Welcome to a scenic drive in eastern Arizona. We start out in Apache Junction and we'll be heading east. This is the gateway to the superstitions, as well as a favorite winter destination for the snowbirds who love everything to do with the Lost Dutchman days and more. Next, we head about 30 miles east to Superior, Arizona, where Wyatt Earp was back in the 1880s, and his wife, Mattie Blaylock, who was buried in an undisclosed location. It features Apache Leap, which a bunch of Indians jumped off of in about 1877. Next, we head about another 17 miles east to Miami, Arizona, which was the birthplace of Jack Elam, an Old West actor. And Chuck Norris, incidentally, had grandparents there, and he was actually a bag boy at a Safeway back there, back in the old days. Now we continue another 6 miles to Globe, Arizona, which is a mining town. The economy goes up and down depending on the price of copper. It was first settled in 1876 and continues to be a striving copper town to this day. Just about 5 miles east of Globe, we enter the Apache Reservation and we head for San Carlos, which is the township, which is the capital of the San Carlos Reservation, where you can see wild horses just picking around in the garbage. Heading about 20 miles east from San Carlos, we come to Peridot, still on the San Carlos Res, home of the Apache Burger, which was supposed to be a Burger King, but the negotiations didn't work out. Also, the Apache Heritage Museum. When we cross the San Carlos River, we start entering Graham County. And then from Peridot, we continue on about another 15 miles to Fort Thomas, Arizona, leaving the Apache Reservation. Fort Thomas is the birthplace of Melvin Jones of the Lions Club. All they have for commerce there is a Family Dollar, though. From Fort Thomas, we continue east past the turnoff for Klondike and Eaton. We go through Pima, Arizona, and Thatcher, and we come to Safford, which is the capital of Graham County and the largest community. Just your normal downtown. Then we continue about 40 miles east past Route 191 and the turnoffs for Morenci. And we come to Duncan, Arizona, which is basically right on the state line, the home of Sandra Day O'Connor, who just recently passed away, unfortunately. And from Duncan, we backtrack about 30 miles on Highway 70. We come to Highway 191. We drop all the way south about another 35 miles to I-10, and then about 10 to 15 miles to San Simon. San Simon, we cut back, cut off, and go through Bowie, which is a CDB, census designated place, and purportedly the home of Rambo, or so he said, Sly Stallone in his movies. From Bowie, we continue on to Route 191 and go up to Swift Trail Junction and head easterly, and we get to Fort Grant, which is a federal penitentiary, and that's about all it is there. Beautiful little town, though. So, continuing in the same direction, we come to Bonita, which actually was where William Bonney, Billy the Kid shot his first victim. That was interesting. Other than that, there's not much going on there. It's a ghost town. And so from Bonita, we head down Klondike Road to Klondike, which is a ghost town. Not much going. There's a handful of people that live there, but that's about it. Not much to see there. And then we're going to head back up to the highway. We're going to head about 40 miles north to Highway 70. And then we're going to cut down to Highway 77 and head south to Dripping Springs. That's about 30 miles down, nestled in a nice little valley. From Dripping Springs, the home of the Wind Spirit community, by the way, we're going to head about 25 miles south down to Dudleyville, which was founded by William Dudley Harrington back in 1881. And the San Pedro River runs alongside of it. And now we're heading back 8 or 9 miles to Winkleman, where the confluence of the San Pedro and the Gila Rivers is. It was founded in 1903 by Peter Winkleman, a local rancher, and his son was actually the first postmaster there when they opened the post office. Adjacent to Winkleman is Hayden, which curiously has more police cars than police officers, and is home to the highest freestanding structure in Arizona, which is the smelter stack is 1,001 feet high. Eight miles north, we come to Kearney, Arizona, which the Gila River runs parallel to, just to the west of it, actually, and is named after General Kearney, which is the same name as the hotel there. They have one grocery store and one pizzeria, and that's about it. It's a small community. As we proceed north, we go about another 5 miles. We come to the Ray Mine. Passing that, we come to what's known as Battle Axe, a very small community with a rock formation overlooking it. At this time, I'd like to thank you for coming along on our ride today.